I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
Hello there to everyone, buonasera a tutti, buonasera Merilorian. Riprendiamo con The Witcher.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Eccoci qua. Allora, dove eravamo arrivati? Avevamo salvato Dandelion e siamo ancora a Novigrad. C'è parecchia roba da fare come missioni. Allora, direi di portarci avanti sempre con Dandelion, anche perché la missione è di livello più basso, 14. Da quella fatidica sera di 20 anni fa, quando io e il mio amico Geralt visitammo un cabaret abbandonato nell'allora splendida città di Oxenfurt, ho sempre sognato di diventare il proprietario di un locale del genere. Quando Alonso Willy, noto come figlio di puttana senior, mi lasciò il timo a Rosmarino nel suo testamento, il mio sogno cominciò ad assumere una forma più concreta. Quando Priscilla diede il suo sostegno al progetto, la situazione volse a mio favore e le cose cominciarono a mettersi in moto. Mi servivano solo alcune cose prima di poter cominciare a ristrutturare il timo a Rosmarino in un cabaret. Così mi rivolsi a Geralt, il galoppino più feroce del mondo. Finalmente la libertà. Non mi era mai sembrata così dolce, non era mai abbastanza. Trascorrevo le intere giornate, a volte anche la notte, in attività frenetiche. Avevo così tante cose da fare e così poco tempo per farle. Mi ricorda qualcosa. Dato che il Witcher si è rivelato una volta di più un amico fedele leale, gli chiesi il suo aiuto e lui fu lieto di offrirmelo. Hey Grips, hello there. Thank you for being here. Gonna be lurking while I grab some lunch. What time is it for you? It's 1 p.m. where I am. Oh, 1 p.m. Here is 7 p.m. It's the evening here. Corisi, buonasera anche a te. Eccoci qui. Let's do a shout out for Grips. Oh, the last game, Chrono Trigger. I love that game. Ah, okay, I thought it was later for you. My brain cannot handle time zone. Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 hours from Italy to America. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Grips. Okay. Let's do this mission. Ah, c'è Zoltan in mezzo alla strada. Se ne va in giro per i cavoli suoi. Vediamo un po', parliamogli. Giochiamo a Gwent. Ma sì, facciamo una partita.
Round of Gwent. I never refuse. Let's play.
I've had enough of living.
Ah, ho qualche carta nuova. John Natalis. Ok, iniziamo la partita. Allora, io non sono un grande fan dei giochi di carte, però qua è abbastanza obbligatorio fare qualche partita, quantomeno se voglio finire tutte le quest, quindi mi tocca. Allora, per chi non conoscesse le regole nel frattempo, le spiego. Ah, ho usato una carta per ridurmi il valore delle armi d'assedio a 1. Ma io ho questa, il sole, che annulla tutti questo genere di effetti qui. Comunque, l'obiettivo è fare più punti, insomma, e vincere 2 round con le carte che si hanno a disposizione. Gli schieramenti sono armi d'assedio, armi a distanza e armi da mischia. Questo round lo dovrei... Ah, è passato. Ok. Io tra l'altro avevo un potere che mi raddoppiava il valore di questa fila. Ovviamente non lo posso utilizzare perché ho già vinto, quindi passo anch'io. E vediamo se riesco a vincere anche il prossimo round. Con questa carta posso recuperare una carta del round precedente e direi che prendo la catapulta che ha punteggio 8. Allora, ha usato un'altra di quelle carte per ridurre il valore delle carte a 1. Questa non è diminuita perché è una carta eroica. Comunque dovrei aver vinto, anzi ho vinto sicuramente, perché ora mi gioco questa che scende anche a 1, sono a 18, ma uso il talento che mi raddoppia questa da 8, che arrivo a 26 e quindi ho vinto.
Seems I won.
Right fucking shock given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card. You need it. You'd do well to fix your collection. It's downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame like a dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Direi di salvare visto che ho ottenuto una carta nuova. E proseguiamo con la missione.
Nothing hurts as much as life. Ooh. It even sounds proud. So, how do you go with this eternal fire? I'm warning you.
Ops.
I've heard of you.
I read one look is all it takes to get scammed.
Nowadays, one note, one word's enough to send you to the sun.
Allora, la mappa mi dice di andare qua, ma non c'è nessuno. Forse è qua dentro? Sì, mi sa di sì. Perfetto.
Ah, so good to see you.
You and Doo-Doo know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Doo-Doo always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Ok, questa è fatta. Incontra Dandelion vicino a casa di Safronia dopo il tramonto.
I've worked up quite the appetite.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Ok, this should be a pretty easy quest.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Crimson Avenger. Stronzo Cremisi.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion! I mean, Crimson!
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there!
Direi che ho
Turn
sbagliato.
on fire! What do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Forse avrei dovuto soltanto parare. Sì, la recitazione di Geralt è veramente notevole. Mi ha ricordato molto la scena di Ritorno al futuro in cui George McFly deve andare a salvare la sua futura moglie e gli dice: ehi tu porco, levale le mani di dosso. Stessa situazione. Oh, sgherro di figlio di puttana. Ok, questi qui li ho eliminati. Tra l'altro scommetto che ora Dandelion sarà pure incazzato perché l'ho colpito e gli ho fatto fare brutta figura. Però dai, scommetto che essendo ferito la sua recita avrà funzionato meglio ancora. Ah, vero, mi serviva un mercante che devo vendere tutta la roba in più che ho.
Eso.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time. What? He never gave me nothing but floppy diddly. You don't know how to give, you not receive. Saying I'm no good at giving? To give, you got to have talent and character. I'd give you a discount for heroic deeds, but
Dove cavolo è Dandelion? Forse al piano di sopra?
It's a material world.
Ah, di mattina c'è scritto. Allora mi sa che devo far passare un po' di tempo. Anche qui hai fatto l'accumulatore seriale. Ovviamente sì. O la qualsiasi. Dovrei vendere un sacco di roba, ma niente. Ora intanto mi devo cercare un mercante che abbia un po' di denaro, perché ho veramente troppa roba da vendere.
You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Perché lo chiedi a me? No, vediamo quali sono le opzioni.
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide before I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Allora, il cabaret è una sorta di teatro, gli arredamenti dovrebbero essere teatrali. Trovo che lo stile salottino privato sia perfetto per un cabaret. Dandelion lo sta facendo per te, decidi tu. Che rispondo? Teatro, salottino privato o ce ne laviamo le mani? Me ne lavo le mani. Non saprei. Non è mai una buona idea non decidere in questo genere di giochi. Sono giochi di scelte. Tra salottino e teatro. Anche perché se non sbaglio The Witcher cambia in base alle scelte che fate o sbaglio. Sì, esattamente. Oddio, i finali non lo so, credo di sì. Vabbè, dubito che questo sia fondamentale per il finale, però probabilmente cambierà tutta questa location quando sarà poi ristrutturata. Quindi sì, anche questo ha delle conseguenze. Io direi la prima a questo punto, visto che Dandelion è molto teatrale. Direi che hai ragione. Io personalmente, se avessi dovuto scegliere io, avrei preso il salottino privato, però conoscendo i gusti di Dandelion direi che teatro è la scelta migliore. Quindi sì, andiamo di teatrale.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret is a form of theater. Interior should reflect reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Allora, cerca Dandelion. Magari nel frattempo trovo anche un negozio, anche se l'orario non è dei migliori. Vabbè, intanto procediamo con la missione.
Oh, all right.
Must like the rain, that one.
Ah! Ah!
Oh,
damn. Molly, everything all right? Open up! It's not a brothel.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Didn't look that right.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here.
Trovato.
The key.
Didn't look that right.
Whoa, what the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
Molto erudito, in
You said
effetti.
that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Ecco, problema risolto.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlex. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Waste of words.
Oh, that's bad luck. My neighbour Wedge sold a house to God, the Reaper's come for me.
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Ah, a pugni, avanti. A pugni.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Easy.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
La residenza dei Wagelbud sembra che è piuttosto lontana. E infatti è piuttosto lontana. Ok, vediamo se uno di questi commercianti è disposto a comprare la roba che mi porto dietro. E poi facciamo il viaggio rapido fin lì.
One glance and the
Let me see what you're off.
Ah, perfetto.
Farewell.
To surrender unorthodox orders happens at fault.
When it rains, it pours.
Allora. Ok.
Look at that horse barrel ahead. Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable sum in reward.
Yes.
Shan't back out on my account, eh? Won't have much of a choice before long. Come now, old sport. We can't allow
Allora, qui c'è il tizio della missione. Ma qua mi dà un punto esclamativo, come se ci fosse un'altra missione disponibile. Infatti, missione disponibile. Vediamo uno qua sopra, forse? Sì, infatti, maestro delle corse.
And if I lose,
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
These races. Tell me about them.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start. First to complete a lap around the track wins.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt, astride Athos.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Go.
Merda. Maledetto pubblico. Cacchio. Niente, mi sa che posso ricominciare da capo. Ah no, ha rallentato il tizio, guarda. Lo supero facilmente. Ah, ho vinto, fantastico. Molto facile.
Not bad. Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff.
Confermo.
Shall I sign you up for another?
Sella da corsa superiore, vediamo se è meglio di quella che ho io. Identica.
Captured and displayed in another race. Will you?
Partecipiamo.
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Run, Roach.
Merda. È andata anche questa.
Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roots. Glory to the victor.
Bravo. Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
Ah, questa è migliore di quella che ho adesso. Capacità borsa da sella più 40. Perfetto, peso trasportabile aumentato.
Another race. Will you ride?
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time.
Sento dal PC per cenare, lascio comunque in live aperta a dopo. Grazie mille Corisi per il lurk. Buona cena e a dopo.
He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Cazzo, ho sbagliato strada.
Let's go. Come on, Roach.
È andata anche questa.
Wow! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roots. Glory to the victor.
Penso che a questo punto sono il campione assoluto.
Congratulations, a grand victory.
Stella da cavalleria superiore. Più 20 vigore.
Sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Ce ne sono ancora? No, mi sa di no. È andato. Questa roba la devo urgentemente vendere perché pesa tantissimo.
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Messaggio di Carlo Varese. Witcher, ho saputo della tua vittoria al derby dei Vegelbud. Il tuo talento non deve essere sprecato e anzi deve crescere. Perché ciò accada occorre che tu sia generosamente ricompensato. Se sei interessato a crescere o anche solo alla ricompensa, vieni a trovarmi al mio quartier generale. Varese. E qua c'è un'altra lettera che non ho letto. Ah, il copione poco fa della recita di Dandelion. Ops, è cambiata missione, ecco, me ne stavo andando da tutt'altra parte. Allora, la missione era Cabaret.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never return home.
Avanti, vincerò la corsa. Tanto già ne ho vinte tante.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Hey-ya! Let's go!
Ah, facilissimo.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Ooh. Come by the Chameleon. Grand opening tonight. Grand in the evening. A performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion and Priscilla.
And the Witcher, Stalker, all's in order. So, we start in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
but I wanted
To ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it, especially the accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the Chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Ha detto che sei grasso e che puzzi.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity.
Hey Vivi, hello there, welcome.
Head of surgery.
Nice to see you here.
Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
It's going well, but not too well in the game. They beat up this friend of Dandelion and Geralt.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Looks intense. Yeah, you're right. Have you ever played The Witcher 3 or one of the previous 2 games of The Witcher?
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morning Star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go. Oh, Vivi, by the way, there are some Steam free keys on the channel points rewards, some free games. This is the full list of the game you can redeem, if you have enough point, of course.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victim. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Excellent fool.
Fuck.
But of course. Yes? What is it? But of course. Yes? What is it?
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrit. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of the dwarven woodcarver.
Kovir e Povis. Kovir e Povis sono senza dubbio regni più ricchi del nord, tuttavia pochi oggi ricordano che non è sempre stato così. Un tempo la loro povertà era addirittura proverbiale. Ai tempi di Heribert il piantagrane si diceva per esempio che qualcuno era povero come un ratto di Povis, il brodo di ossa era chiamato delizia di Kovir, e i mendicanti venivano soprannominati Praxadi dal nome della baia su cui si affacciano i due regni. Allo stesso modo, pochi rammentano che fino a poche generazioni fa Kovir e Povis erano ancora parte della Redania. Re Radovid I, meglio noto come Radovid il Grande, le donò al suo detestato fratello Troiden, con l'accordo che quest'ultimo non avrebbe mai lasciato il suo nuovo dominio e non avrebbe interferito negli affari di Stato. Donargli un ammasso di rocce nel profondo nord, dove si dice che esistano due sole stagioni, ossia agosto e inverno, era una beffa, uno schiaffo alle ambizioni di Troiden. Eppure ben presto risultò evidente che Radovid il Grande aveva commesso un grosso errore. Poco dopo si scoprì che le rocce di Kovir erano un'inestimabile miniera di metalli preziosi e di salgemma. Da quel momento l'industria iniziò a prosperare in quelle terre un tempo desolate e mulini, forge e botteghe iniziarono a spuntare come funghi dopo la pioggia. Radovid III decise allora di rimediare all'errore del suo antenato e di riprendere il controllo delle lande a nord del suo regno, convinto che le armate della Redania e di Kedwen, con cui si era alleato, avrebbero avuto facilmente ragione sul nemico. La storia tuttavia prese un'altra piega, fu invece Kovir a ottenere una schiacciante vittoria. Radovid III fu costretto a firmare il primo trattato di Lan Exeter, che sanciva l'indipendenza di Kovir in cambio di perenne neutralità, promessa che i discendenti di Troiden hanno sempre mantenuto. Oggi Kovir è governata da Esterad Tissien, re saggio quanto avido, e il regno continua a prosperare. I prodotti in metallo di Kovir sono all'altezza dei migliori di Mahakam, che Mahakam ha da offrire. Secondo alcuni, l'università di Lan Exeter ha da tempo superato la celebre Accademia di Oxenfurt come centro di sapere del nord. E così, nell'arco di poche generazioni, gli abitanti di Kovir e Povis, da straccioni che erano, sono diventati ricchi. Hey, Team Rocket Cam! Italian, yes, I'm Italian. Wow, it's fast. Yeah, I'm famous for my fast reading. Since I was a little kid.
But of course. Yes? What is it? But of course. Yes? What is it?
Okay. Here is the corpse.
Looks like necrophages got to this one.
Ah no, it's not the right one.
Human. Wrong body type.
Oh, you played River City Girls. Awesome. I got the River City games on Steam, but I still haven't played them. But I love that kind of game, so I'd like to play them very soon. It was good? Oh, it's so good, okay. It really seems so good from the images, trailers and reviews. My kind of game.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking.
I got the physical edition for Nintendo Switch. Oh, you got the Nintendo Switch too. I see.
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely.
Have you completed the game, or are you still playing it?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Ugh.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Jesus.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals, we ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Non ne ho idea. Quindi teniamoci per noi le nostre conclusioni.
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel, who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Allora, vediamo un po'.
Well, another freak.
Abbiamo parecchia roba da esaminare. Cerca il becchino Eustace.
You bandits can't go out in the streets no more.
At least the father didn't used to kill women.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there've been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you a tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Un vero signore questo.
Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
What happened here?
Looking to make some coins.
Tunnels.
Hey, there a mouse dropping white spring. You see it, I'm just watch it, tramp. Novigrad's
Hey, handsome.
stomping ground.
A brazier. This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Try it, prick.
That's it, you're in for it.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back. Ah!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk
Fuletto.
called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, my head's ringing. Awful pale. Oh, you're scared.
Human. Priscilla's.
Hey, El Professor It. Hello there. Thank you for the follow.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Sermone di un cittadino preoccupato. Ricordate, cari concittadini, che la luce del fuoco eterno sconfigge le tenebre, svela le menzogne e mostra al mondo l'anima indegna e corrotta. Nemmeno i mutaforma possono sfuggire alla sua azione, neppure maghi e streghe abili nell'ingannare i popolani, e neppure le donne lussuriose che ottenebrano la mente degli uomini con il loro fascino. Ripudiate gli inganni della magia, abbigliate il vostro corpo con modestia e non suscitate pensieri peccaminosi se non volete che il fuoco eterno sveli la vostra mostruosità e la vostra perversione, altrimenti perirete tra le sue fiamme. Un cittadino preoccupato.
A brazier. This time of year?
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a pent'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself. Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Hold me back before I blow me top. Another side-frocked asswipe rousing folk to set fire. Set fire to Fargo.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. But better back and dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered around the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag." And other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
See that drunk skag tomorrow?
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing here.
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I haven't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city. Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Andiamo a parlare con il medico legale. Cane.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Fagelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Ok, torniamo per la seconda volta alla residenza Wagelbad.
Till next time, Master.
Let me see it.
Ehi, Corisi, come procede? Ti sei persa... diciamo... una parte abbastanza sanguinolenta. In pratica l'amica di Dandelion, Priscilla, è stata assalita da un tizio che l'ha praticamente massacrata, però è ancora viva. È venuto fuori che già aveva fatto delle vittime, ora sto indagando, abbiamo fatto autopsie, aperto cadaveri e ora niente, la prossima vittima dovrebbe essere la contessa Vagelbad, quella che possiede la corsa le corse dei cavalli. E quindi nulla, sto andando di corsa a vedere di avvertirla prima che sia troppo tardi. Vediamo se sono arrivato in tempo. Sono passato attraverso la porta? Sì, sono passato attraverso la porta, fantastico.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vagelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vagelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad.
Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Secondo me è già troppo tardi. Ecco, infatti.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
All'inseguimento.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Let's dance.
Perché stanno attaccando me? Non capisco.
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
I don't know. Too early to draw any conclusions.
Volevo dire la seconda risposta, ma ho sbagliato tasto.
I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body, a note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Porto di Novigrad. Hey Rutkos, thanks a lot for the follow. Really thank you. Welcome here. Hi, it's your first time experience playing The Witcher 3? Yes, first time here. I played The Witcher 1 and 2 some years ago, but this is the first time that I played the third one. And until now I'm really enjoying it.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Need a minute.
Very well, but hurry, please.
Okay, I'm here.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Mi sa invece che li disturberò.
Wanna bite me with me? Oh, you'd normally pay for that. No discounts, no credit. Through. Why, they had everything there. Best girls from all around town. A family of midgets, and even a striped child.
And horse hunting for
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though, whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Ehi, Pierluigi, buonasera.
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who...
Sei arrivato in un momento topico.
He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. To Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Have a nice time playing it. This game is awesome. Yeah, see, I totally agree. I'm really enjoying it. I love role-playing games, and this one is really good. I want to free her. I can't untie her. No, I can't. Alright. Let's find this murderer.
I was made for loving. Dick dingle.
You normally pay for that.
Do you have to pay much? Was it worth placing the price of that medic? Snake eye. Got a snake's tongue as well.
I already have life for 100 hours plus in this game. Oh my god. Yeah, I always say that I will finish to play this game like at the end of the year, of this year. I like to do all the subquests and everything, so I think that it will take me a very long time. Fair completist, yes I am, and have DLC, yes I got him. 400 hours is possible. Maybe I will beat my record of Fallout 4. I think that I have something like 400 hours in Fallout 4. Oh Ruko, I don't know if you stream, but if you do, I'll do a shout out for you. Especially this game is from my country, Poland, so I'm really enjoy watching for his streaming, playing and having a great time in this awesome game. Yeah, I really enjoying this game. And CD Projekt, it's a great developer team. Okay, here we are.
run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Lo sapevo che questo era uno stronzo.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Yeah, do all the side quests and all question marks even in Skellig. Yeah, I will try to do the same. Now is my 4th run in this game. Yeah, really? You played it 4 times? Man, the only role-playing games, I mean long games that I played 4 times are Knights of the Old Republic and Fallout 1 and 2, I think. Fabrizio, buonasera. Buonasera, come va? Ti faccio uno shout out. Sei arrivato in un momento importante, Fabrizio. Stiamo qui per beccare un assassino perverso, stronzo e pure vampiro, direi.
You're a sick fuck.
I never expected you to understand. You're a cynic and an opportunist. I sensed it from the start. Ah well, this conversation has grown unpleasant for both parties. We must move to the next item on the agenda. I last fought a Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
And you? Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You would have survived.
Merda. Tra l'altro non ho neanche tutti i punti ferito. Meglio usare una pozione. Fuck. Fuck you. Ok, that was a tough one. Oh, grazie Fabrizio, grazie per il tifo, grazie mille. Mi hanno aiutato a vincere la battaglia. Ok, torniamo da Dandelion. Anzi, prima diamo un'occhiata qui al magazzino. Sembra esserci qualcosa a terra. Sermone di un cittadino preoccupato. Allora, sermone di un cittadino preoccupato. Ricordate, concittadini, che il fuoco, una volta acceso, non può essere fermato, poiché consuma ciò che trova sul suo cammino e si arresta solo quando tutto è ridotto in cenere. Gli uomini non possono sfuggirgli e perciò devono inginocchiarsi davanti a esso, lasciare che pervada i loro cuori, che li bruci. Guardate dentro di voi e imparate a vivere secondo i dettami della Chiesa finché siete ancora in tempo per pentirvi, un cittadino preoccupato. Tra l'altro devo far riparare la spada. Avrei punti canali per riscattare la Steam Key di Planescape Torrent. Peccato ce l'abbia già sul mio PC. Tra l'altro è una remaster bruttina. Non lo so per Luigi, ce ne sono anche altri. Vedi un po', magari puoi accumularne ancora un po' per qualche altro gioco. Tra l'altro ora ne andrò inserendo anche altri. Man mano che questi vengono riscattati ne inserirò anche altri. Quindi se Planescape Torment ce l'hai già, non li sprecare e li utilizzi per qualcos'altro. Dove cacchio è l'uscita? Eccola qua. L'unico che mi interesserebbe sarebbe Neverwinter Nights, anche quello gran bel gioco. Io Neverwinter Nights l'ho giocato un sacco di anni fa, ma proprio tanti anni fa. Potevo avere 15-16 anni, quindi parliamo di 20 anni fa. Non lo apprezzai moltissimo, devo dire. Più che altro perché la campagna principale era abbastanza lineare. Da quel che so è molto più divertente se giocato in multiplayer o comunque con i moduli aggiuntivi. Ma all'epoca lo giocai da solo, proprio solo la main quest, la storia principale. Ecco, mi ricordo che mi aveva deluso abbastanza per la linearità. Poi era il periodo in cui avevo appena finito Fallout 1 e 2, quindi ero abituato, diciamo, a una certa libertà d'azione. Comunque lo vorrei rigiocare, Neverwinter. In realtà avevo programmato una partita online con alcuni viewers del canale, però per adesso non siamo ancora riusciti a organizzarci. Per allora la linearità era la norma, sì, Fallout 1 e 2 erano l'eccezione. Purtroppo il problema della mia vita è stato proprio che il primo gioco di ruolo che ho giocato è stato Fallout 1, quindi mi sono abituato male fin da subito. Ora diciamo sono un po' più di bocca buona, però in quel periodo lì tutto quello che giocavo appunto mi sembrava, rispetto a Fallout, mi sembrava, ecco, abbastanza insignificante, quindi ci restavo facilmente male, soprattutto per titoli abbastanza celebri come appunto Neverwinter Nights. Però davvero voglio dargli un'altra occasione, magari giocato in multi è più divertente.
positively divine performance. You make a splendid mama.
Il primo gioco di ruolo della mia vita è stato Dungeons and Dragons originale, quello con la scatola rossa. Ah, quindi proprio il gioco cartaceo. No, il mio è proprio stato Fallout. Invece, se parliamo di simil gioco di ruolo, Diablo 1. Che diciamo non era proprio gioco di ruolo, però ne aveva alcune caratteristiche, ecco. Anche se poche. No, qua è dove c'è ma dove cacchio sono andato? Sono tornato al bordello. No, devo andare nell'altro bordello.
You look fucking amazing. We can go at it here.
Oh.
Primo gioco di ruolo per computer, Moria, fatti nasci, fantastico. Oddio, io ho qualche ricordo di alcuni giochi di ruolo in asci per PC di quando ero piccolo, ma non ci capivo assolutamente niente perché potevo avere 8-9 anni. Erano in inglese che io diciamo masticavo appena. E in più la grafica in asci ovviamente era quello che era, quindi non ci capivo niente. Premevo un po' a caso, però poi di solito mi arrendevo. Non ero ancora in grado di apprezzarli come si deve. Ed il gioco di ruolo era molto mal visto al tempo. Sì, è vero. È verissimo. Mi ricordo quando ero piccolo, infatti, i telegiornali che parlavano di ragazzini che diventavano assassini perché giocavano di ruolo, che si mettevano a fare riti satanici e altre stronzate del genere. Ci hanno fatto anche un bel film con Tom Hanks che si chiama Labirinti e mostri, che è un film che prende di mira i giochi di ruolo, cioè proprio è una critica ai giochi di ruolo fatta all'epoca per demonizzarli, però visto ora, cioè a me è pure piaciuto perché è talmente ridicolo nel suo messaggio che è quasi apprezzabile. E poi di recente anche in Stranger Things, nell'ultima stagione soprattutto, c'è questo accanimento contro i giochi di ruolo che erano abbastanza intenso negli anni 80 e 90. Ok, dovevamo andare all'ospedale. Con la mamma che ti chiedeva hai poi vinto. Eccoci qua.
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Brockamon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
E anche questa è fatta. Proprio fuori dalla cultura del tempo. Eh sì, anzi a me dispiace che all'epoca non sono mai entrato diciamo nel giro dei giochi di ruolo, sia perché non avevo un gruppo con cui giocare, essenzialmente per quello. Quindi diciamo che il mio primo approccio alla fine sono stati proprio i giochi di ruolo elettronici. Ok, vediamo che altro c'è da fare. Ah sì, c'era la missione Spade e ravioli, quella di Attori il fabbro. Raggiunge il porto dopo il tramonto per incontrare il fornitore di attori. È di livello 24, io sono 22, ma proviamoci lo stesso. Prima però mi serve un fabbro per sistemare un po' la mia spada. Allora, qua ce n'è uno, ma in realtà è proprio attori, quindi non è al momento presente. Me ne servirebbe un altro, ma non ne vedo in giro. Quindi nulla, andiamo al porto. Ah, poi ho venduto parte del mio magazzino? Sì, in realtà sì, le cose che mi ero caricato addosso, ovvero le armi proprio quelle bianche, diciamo le più scarse di tutte, le ho poi vendute. Ho liberato un po' di spazio. Inoltre, facendo una quest, ho vinto una sella per il cavallo, no una sella, una borsa da sella per il cavallo, che mi ha aumentato lo spazio dell'inventario da 150 a 190. Direi che è un bell'aumento, ecco.
My auntie says I talk too much.
Perché scappano tutti?
Father of all, hear my prayer.
Boh.
Grant my prayer. Come here.
No loitering round here. What's the rush? No point complaining.
Là c'è un fabbro per armature. Vediamo se mi può aggiustare anche le spade.
Welcome.
Show me what you have in
Sì, perfetto.
So long.
Geralt Loren. Trouble? By order of the hierarchy. Elven blood. Whosoever conceals a maid. Well. Time I went back to breakfast.
Alla fine del game hai tanti di quei soldi che te la puoi comprare, Skelliger. Ah sì? Questa è una buona notizia. Cercherò di essere meno taccagno. A proposito, quanti soldi ho? 7243, ancora sono abbastanza povero. Ah, dopo il tramonto, ok, devo aspettare allora. Ah, ho fatto un livello qui, vediamo che skill mi posso mettere. Ti faccio un piccolo spoiler, la spada migliore del game la si trova nel DLC, una volta che l'avrai ottenuta puoi lasciar perdere le altre. Ah, perfetto, ma in quale? In Blood and Wine? Sì, ah perfetto, allora appena arrivo a un livello decente direi che lo inizio, così sono a posto almeno a livello di spade, non devo più spendere soldi in tal senso. E parliamo sia della spada d'acciaio che quella d'argento, ah perfetto. Rieccomi qui. Belaven Blade, la spada d'acciaio migliore, mentre Geseft è quella d'argento. Ti dico solo i nomi ovviamente, poi le devi trovare, ho fatto fin troppi spoiler. Vabbè, sono spoiler leggeri questi che hai fatto, finché si tratta solo di spoiler di questo tipo va benissimo, ma alla fine quella che è brutta da spoilerare è la trama.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Ed ecco attori.
I'm here.
Excellent. Shall we?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come. The king of beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Ah, fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast. What do we do?
This way! Geralt, quickly!
What do you want?
Careful! There could be more in there!
Follow me.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on.
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Think they'll come back?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
But there's also...
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you, they'll kill me.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus, often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak, wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Ok, andiamo ad arruolare sto tizio.
Hard times we live in.
They will never let your kind in, no, grandfather. My wife won't believe me when I tell her. Another drifter in from Temeria. They will never let your kind in, no, grandfather.
Yes, I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
A fella stuck another with a knot, because he threw cards and cards. Just not the patience.
Beccato.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside. What brings you here, Geralt?
You and the merchant. What was that about?
Why Miss Cess wedded that plough and rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
frickin' lawnmower, like. Sweet talk me at first. Skellige mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich, man. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exactly, mate.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
You're joking, right? No thanks.
You change your mind, you know where to find me.
Ah, non volevo rifiutare.
Ramen supper.
Greetings.
Aye, Garrett. How you doing?
What did you want me to do?
If I'm to work for you, you gotta tend to the merchant and the port.
Tend to him?
Get me coin back or smash up his stock of mead.
Not thrilled, but so be it.
Mustn't think like that.
Oh, fuck. My old ship hasn't made port either.
It hasn't and never will. Ah, you're waiting a letter from your love. Or is it a fat pouch of coin from family horses? Either way, wait a minute.
White one?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know. Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
Meno male che sono potente nella forza e ho il mind trick. Ah, sono qui sotto.
Bravo, Witcher. I've material for another.
No glass tastes as sweet.
Taste this salted cod, don't leave me for after the 10th or 30.
Greetings.
Hi, Garrett. How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on axes once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for it. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Why'd your hair go white?
Ramen supper like never eaten. Novigrad proper.
I'll tell you.
Oi, cocker!
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No. You'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Why are you staring?
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are
Allora,
things?
vediamo un po'.
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
Dopo il tramonto. Dovrebbe andare già bene come orario.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, plowing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
You trade heads with a troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose me temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
What I'm looking for is none of your business. Ought to just let me through.
Way's all clear.
Where are those crafting supplies? Must be it. Does stink of ammonia. That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Atari told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus, why are you here? With the sorcerer? Oh, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Slow down, Sucrus. Let's talk.
I gotta save me brother-in-law. Attack!
Since you're in for it, an armed skelly. Thieves, cut him down! You smell like dead meat, arsehole.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckering ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I had to pay him a visit too.
Andiamo da Tori e speriamo che questa volta mi dia veramente la spada. Oh, Lethal, you are still here. Okay, hold on a second. I do 1 minute of pause and then we will finish the quest. Alright, here I am.
I'm about to snap. How much can a man take?
You copy it, you got a plan.
Oh, I don't give a flying fuck.
Wanna dip your dingle? I love you. Already told you, get lost.
The Passiflora's loaded red's most famous model.
But there's also...
Greetings, Ibier.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Ok. Suppongo che parlargli ora non funzioni.
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings, Geralt. How much?
My sword ready yet?
Not quite. Come back later.
Immaginavo. Vediamo cosa ha in vendita.
What do you have on offer?
Ah, ho parecchia robaccia da vendere, a proposito. Addirittura questa spada, tra virgolette, neanche magica è più potente della mia. Ovviamente continuo a usare la mia visto che fa parte del set. Però questa non me la vendo.
So long.
Ok. Direi che possiamo andare in chiusura per oggi. Ok. Questa è la mia nuova fantastica schermata di fine streaming. E quindi oltre a Blood and Wine anche il DLC Heart of Stone. Sì, ho anche quello perché ho preso l'edizione deluxe o come si chiama, quella con tutti i DLC, insomma. Quindi sì, ho ancora parecchio da giocare in termini di ore di gioco, assolutamente. Nulla, vediamo un po' nel frattempo a chi possiamo fare il raid. Allora, vediamo chi c'è connesso. Non so a chi farlo. Ovviamente mentre io sono qua a cercare gente degna del raid, voi seguitemi un po' su tutti quanti i social che ci sono lì in elenco. Anzi, metto anche i link. Ok, ho deciso. Ok, partiamo con il raid. Mi raccomando che nessuno si muova. Let's do this raid. Nobody moves. And thank you for being here. Thank you to the new followers. Thank you for the company, for the thank you for the good company. Thank you to especially to Mary Lorian. Grazie mille a Pierluigi che suppongo sia ancora qui. E una buona serata, che la forza sia con voi. May the force be with you.